Okay, welcome back to How to Write Winning Resumes by WritingBetterResumes.com. This is your video e-course lesson 16, and today we're going to be talking about an advanced tactic. This is a very powerful technique you can use to make yourself stand head and shoulders above your competition to really shine when it counts. Now, don't let you. This is also a technique that is really going to pay off in the higher end jobs, the higher paying jobs. This is really the best place to use that. But with that said, if you're new in your career, don't tune me out yet, because this is a tool that you're going to develop over time, so that when you get time to look for a new job again in the future, you can have one of these ready for you because you've been working on it along the way. Okay, so we're going to talk about what is a portfolio and how can I use one to get a job. Okay, a portfolio is a collection of proof. If you're familiar with selling at all, if you've ever been through any kind of sales training, you know that you need to, then you will recognize that proof is very important. You need to back up every claim that you make. Why? Because people are skeptical. We've all been burned 100, 1,000 times in our lives. So people are hesitant to believe everything that you say about yourself. And the portfolio can be your proof to back it up. Back up those claims that you made. How can you do that? Well, if you claimed that you saved money in a company, you can show them expense sheets, income and expense statements, where one was before you started and one was after you started. Or you could show them a work sample if you're a programmer. You could show them any kind of work samples. You could show them pictures of completed works, the copies of documents from previous jobs, copies of awards, copies of publications. You can, whatever you've claimed in your resume, you should try to substantiate and validate that claim with proof in your portfolio. If you do that, you're going to be one of the very few that does it. Guess what? People are going to believe the great things that you say about yourself. There are two types of portfolios, the online and the offline portfolio. Let me just say, you should be doing this. You should really be doing this. This will help you so much. It'll give you results like you've never seen before, but enough about that. You don't want to do it, your loss, but I recommend you do. Okay, so the two types are offline and online. If you go with an online one, these days, the best place to do that is visualcv.com. That's visual, V-I-S-U-A-L, and then CV as in curriculum vitae. So visualcv.com. You can create one there, and I recommend that you do it. But for an offline one, that can be stored in, you've seen them in Walmart or office supply stores. They're called leather portfolios. Well, that's what you put your portfolio in. And in it, you'll put the exact same thing that you would in your online portfolio. The difference is that you can't host video in your leather portfolio, whereas your online webpage, you can put videos, pictures, whatever you want to, and it can be very interactive. The offline one is going to be a collection of sheets of paper, letters of references, etc. And when and how do you use your portfolio? Well, if you've got one online, your resume should include the URL where people can look at your portfolio. They will do it. They'll be interested. If you've got www.yourname.com listed in your contact information, well, that might be enough to get your resume in the pile of people that they keep to take a look at, because they're going to want to go check that out. Maybe not, but it certainly is going to add intrigue, and people are curious creatures. In the interview, you can bring your offline portfolio, or you can try to get them to go and look at your online one. But I recommend that you take an offline one. 2 interviews. It's worth it. It's going to help you look professional, and it's going to be right there in front of you, so that whenever you get to the time when you're talking about the job you had with such and such company, you can say, oh yeah, and by the way, I brought this. It's from when I worked there. It's a copy of these 2 expense statements, one from before I started and one 3 months after I started. As you can see, just like I said, I shaved costs, I cut costs by 25% in the entire department. You can back up your claims. It's going to be very impressive to them. Now, back to the last video with Facebook, MySpace. If you are using those as professional sites, and maybe you want to write articles or post content about your career field to help build up your expertise, well, you can also link from that page to your online portfolio, and then they can work together. Kind of an advanced strategy, not for everyone, but at the very least, everyone is capable of building a portfolio over time and using it to greatly enhance their job search results. Okay, that's it for this video lesson. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, if you enjoyed the video you just watched and you'd like to find others like it, I want you to go to www.writingbetterresumes.com/get-more.html. And what you're going to get when you sign up there, you're going to get the Job Search Action Guide, which is a step-by-step system for landing a job, your dream job, ASAP, fast. And it is a PDF with some embedded video lessons in it, and it will give you this system. You're also going to get the video e-course, How to Write Winning Resumes. It's going to contain 20 videos, just like the one you just watched, as well as also containing some written lessons on how to create a winning resume. And in addition to that, you're going to get a calendar gadget that's going to automatically schedule all your job search activities. So the bottom line is you're going to land more interviews and stand out with this system. It's going to force you to use sales techniques at each step in the hiring process to influence people in your favor. You're going to have step-by-step videos that show you how to set up an automated system using free tools so that you never miss an important step on the way to your new job. You're going to get a proven sales strategy that's at the heart of every good sales pitch. That's right there in the action guide itself. You will get answers to the most common resume writing questions in the e-course, and you're going to learn about all the different resume formats that are available to you, and just way too much for me to list here. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to go to writingbetterresumes.com/getmore.html, sign up, and all this stuff will be delivered directly to your inbox today. All right. See you soon.